Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We're studying lesson number 8. So this lesson is about Kana wa akhwatuha. Those are called afalul nasikha. So in the last lesson we studied inna wa akhwatuha, and those were harufun nasikha. So those were the haruf, and these are afal. These are the verbs. Here is an example. Kanal Arabu Ruwatan Lil Aghnami. The Arabs were the shepherds. Asharhu, the explanation. Kanal Arabu Ruwatan Lil Aghnami. So this is the explanation of this sentence. Al Arabu Ruwatul Lil Aghnami. So if we remove Kana, then the sentence will change to become Jumla Ismiya, and it will be Al Arabu Ruwatun Lil Aghnami. So Al Arabu is gonna be Mubtada marfuun walamatu rafi ad-damma, and this gonna be Ruwatun khabar marfu walamatu rafi ad-damma, just like here, and this jar wa majrur. So basically this is if we remove Kana, this is Jumla Ismiya like this. Al Arabu Ruwatun Lil Aghnami, and it's Jumla Ismiya. Walakinna qablaha al fail, but before it is a fail Kana. Kana is the verb. So when Kana comes, then wahuwa failun nasikhun naqisun. So which is the failun nasikhun naqis. So Kana is the naqis verb. Normally the function of the verb is two things, that it describes an action and the time of the action. Like say for example, Qatala, he killed. So there are two things. The action is the killing, and then the time is the past tense. He killed, Qatala. So for Kana, this is naqis in a sense that it just describes the time, not the action. Like Kana means was. What was, there is no action. So to complete the function of Kana, we need the action. So and that is why it is like it is brought with Jumla Ismiya, and Jumla Ismiya explains the action of this verb. So that is why it's called a naqis verb. Wamaza yamalu al failu Kana, what does Kana fail does? Huwa yuti al jumla ismiya zamanan. So in other words, Jumla Ismiya gives Kana the action, or Kana gives Jumla Ismiya the time. Okay, let's see here. So huwa yuti al jumla ismiya zamanan. So it gives Jumla Ismiya a time. Al jumla ismiya biduni Kana takunu bidunin zamanin. Is Jumla Ismiya without, if Jumla Ismiya without Kana is without time, like if we remove Kana, then is Jumla Ismiya without a time? The answer is yes. Wahal hiya ma Kana indaha zamanun, and is with Kana it has a time? The answer is yes. For indama nakulu, when we say al Arabu ru'atun lil aghnami, when we say that the Arabs, they are shepherds. So when we saying this, the Arabs are shepherds, which is not true in these days. So that is why we need to describe the time of this fact. We need Kana. They were the shepherds, they are not the shepherds anymore. So al Arabu ruwatun lil aghnami. So this is the Jumla Ismiya, means the Arabs are shepherds. Fahazihi hakikatun laysa laha zamnun. So this hakikat, this fact is without, is the timeless fact. This fact is not a fact now. Indama nakulu, and when we say Kana al Arabu ruwatan lil aghnami, And when we say that the Arabs were the shepherds, so then falmana annal araba fil madi ruwatun lil aghnami. So then its meaning is that the Arabs in the past were the shepherds. Wahal tatagayyaru jumla ismiya bada kana. Does the jumla ismiya changes after kana? Naam, yes. So that is why it's called afalun nasikha, because it also cancels the function of jumla ismiya, just like harufun nasikha. Inna also cancels inna and its sisters. They cancel the function of jumla ismiya. Mubtada becomes ismu inna and khabar becomes khabru inna. Similarly, kana does the same thing but just the opposite of it. So لأن kana tansakhul jumla ismiya, yes, because kana cancels jumla ismiya. Fal mubtada yusbihu huwa ismu kana. So then mubtada becomes it is then ismu kana and it is marfu. So ismu inna was mansub, ismu kana is marfu. Wal khabru yusbihu huwa khabru kana mansub, and then the khabar becomes khabru kana mansub and it is mansub. So in jumla ismiya both are marfu. In after kana, ismu kana is marfu and khabru kana is mansub, opposite of inna and its sisters. So maza nafamu min haza, what we understand from this, kana failun nasikhun. Kana is the failun nasikhun. Yadkhulu al jumla til ismiyati, enters on a jumla ismiya. Fayan sahu zamanaha, so it cancels its time. Wa yusbihu mubtada huwa ismu kana, and mubtada becomes ismu kana marfu. Wa khabar wa yusbihu khabru huwa khabru kana mansub, and the khabar becomes khabru kana mansub. So this is the summary of all this. And then we talk about the sisters of kana, akhwatu kana. Sara is the sister of kana. Example is Saral Hurrasu Tujaran. The Hurras, these are the like the people who own security. So they became merchants. So Hurras, the guards or the security people, the guards, you can say, the guards became merchants. They became businessmen. Asharhu, the explanation. Hal Sara min akhwati kana. Is Sara from the sister of Kana? Naam, yes. Hiya failun nasikhun. This is also like a failun, just like Kana is failun nasikhun. And yadkhulu al jumlatil ismiyati fayutiha zamnan, just like Kana, when this enters on jumla ismiya and gives it a time. Wa yusbihu al mubtada huwa ismu Sara. So then with if you use Sara, in this case this is ismu Sara and this is khabru Sara. Ismu Sara is marfu and khabru Sara is mansub. So huwa ismu Sara marfu wa yusbihu khabru huwa khabru Sara mansub. Wama mana Sara, and what is the meaning of Sara? Sara manaha anna haulai annasa tagayyaru. Its meaning of Sara is that those people, they have changed. So Sara means they have changed. Change from min hurrasin, from the guards, ila tujjar, to the merchants. So they were at one time, fi waqtin, at one time they were hurras, they were the security people, the guards. They were securing the caravans, like in at one time, and now at another time, waqtin akhara, at another time, now they are they do the business, they are traders, merchants. So Sara is like one nafsu shayin indama, like at some time when naza'a ma, when you put water fi salajati in the refrigerator fayatagayyaru, then it changes min ma'in, from water, to saljin, to ice. So from water becomes ice after you put in refrigerator. So at one time it is water, at another time it is ice. So you this is what the Sara this is what the meaning is. When you say Saral Mau Saljan, the water became ice. So Sara is sister of Kana, Al Mau is Ismu Sara, and Saljan is Khabru Sara. So this is how we explain it. Similarly, there are other sisters, Asbaha, Gada, Bata, Amsa. They have the same meanings as Sara. In the past, like in the old ancient times, they had different meanings, but now they are used in the same meaning as Sara. Here is some explanation. Gadat Khayamul Badu Mudnan. The tents, the Badu tents, they became cities. Batat Makkah to Markazan Litijarati. Makkah became a center for trade. Asbaha linnasi amalun kasiratun. For the people there are many works, many work. So the explanation fi amsil. So now we see that we have Gada, Bata, and Asbaha. We have these three examples here. These three sisters are used in these three sentences. Fil amsilati, in these examples, Gada, Bata wa Asbaha. Similarly, we can say Amsa also. So in all these four cases, which are min akhwatu Kana wa kullaha afwalun nasikha, and all of them are the afwalun nasikha. Wama manaha, what are their meanings? Kana lihazil afalil manan kadiman. So these verbs have an old kadim meaning. For asbaha, so when in the old times, asbaha was used when something was happening in the morning. So kana fis sabahi, it was something in the morning. When something was in the morning, asbaha was being used. Amsa, similarly, when something was happening, something happened in the evening, then Amsa was used. Gada, something happened at like noon time or Waqtu Zuhri, at the Zuhr time, then Gada was used. Bata, when something was happening at the Waqtu Naumi, night time, Fil Mabiti, so then Bata was used. But Walakinna, but now Manaha Taghayyar al Yawm, but now those meanings, they don't apply. So wakullaha fi hazan nasi bimana sara, and we all of them in this text, what we have, like all these examples, so the meaning is same as Sara, just like it said became, like so for Sara we said for is the change from one time to the other time. Similarly, Khiyamul Budu, the change from the tents of Budu, they became cities. From one time they were tents of Budu tents and Bedouin tents, and then they changed to cities. Similarly, Makkah became center for trade. People have now like many works. Used to be the shepherds, but now there are many trades. So that is a change from one time to the other, and which is what the meaning was for Sara. So basically they all have the same meaning nowadays. Another sister of Kana, Zalla. Zallat tijaratu fi aidil Arabi. The trade remained in the hands of Arabs. The explanation is minal masali nafhamu anna. From the example we understand that Zalla is min akhwati Kana, is from the sisters of Kana. walakin, but ma manaha, what is its meaning? Manaha al-istimrar, walakin li waqtin. Its meaning is al-istimrar means the continuity, the continuation of something, walakin li waqtin, for some time. فَالتِّجَارَةُ استمرت في أيدي العربي, so the trade remained in the hands of Arabs لمدة, for a period. ثم then تغير ذلك, then that was changed. So when we say that زلت التجارة في أيدي العربي, that means the trade remained in the hands of Arab. So for some time, maybe for a long time, the trade was in their hands. Then it was changed. Mazala mean still. So mazal al fallahu yahtajul amila, the people who work, the farmers. Al fallah means the farmers. They still need the workers. So the farmers is an old profession, so they still continue to be a profession, and they still need workers. So this is what that mazala means. The explanation is minal misali nafhamu anna mazala min ikhwati kana. From this example we understand that mazala is the sister of Kana. Fama manaha, then what is its meaning? Manal jumla, so the meaning of the sentence is amsi means yesterday, kanal fallahu yahtajul amila, like in the past or yesterday the farmers they were in need of the workers. Even now, wal yawma, even today, al fallahu yahtajul amila, that the farmers they need the workers. So that is something which is still something still needed. So that mazala mean still. And then there is another sister, madama mean as long as. So there is an example here, al hayatu tatagayyaru madama al insanu yamalu, the life changes as long as the man works. So as long as the man works, his life keeps on changing. At the explanation, wahal madama failun nasikun, is madama failun nasikun? Yes. Hiya min akhwati Kana, it is from the sisters of Kana. Ma mana hazil jumlati, what is the meaning of this sentence? Manaha anna al hayata tatagayyaru kullal waqti allazi fihi al insanu yamalu. So its meaning is that the life changes kullal waqti, all the time, allazi fihi, allazi fihi, in the time in it, al insanu yamalu, the man works. So when the man is working, his life is changing. So this is what it means. Laisa is another sister of Kana. Laisa kamaru al madinati ka kamris sahrai, the moon of the city is not like the moon of the desert. Like the moon view in the desert is different than the moon view in a city. So laisa means its negation, is used for negation. Hal laisa min akhwati Kana, is laisa from the sisters of Kana? Naam, yes. Hiya failun nasikhun, yes, this is failun nasikhun. Wama manaha, what is its meaning? Hiya tanfil jumlatal ismiya, it negates jumla ismiya. So if you want a negation, if you want to negate something in a jumla ismiya, then you use laisa. Ismu Kana wa akhwatiha. So now, like we just said that Kana and its sisters, they need ism and they need a khabar. So this is something about ismu kana and its sisters. So how we gonna determine how we gonna find the ismu kana for kana and its sisters? So here are some examples. Asbahu yamaluna fi tijarati. They became working. So asbahu, they became working in trade or business. Kanu yazhabuna ilayhima. They were going to both of them. So in the lesson we will study that the caravans, they were traveling to two countries, to Syria and to Yemen. So this is referring alayhima, referring to those two countries. So they were going to both of them. Kanu yazhabuna alayhima, they were going to both of them. Zalilna yazkurna al-kamar. They remained remembering the moon. Zalalna yazkurna al-kamar, they remained mentioning or remembering the moon. So this is one set of examples, and this is another set of examples. Asbaha najjaran, he became a carpenter. Sara haddadan, he became a blacksmith. Amsa khabbazan, he became a baker. So you see, we are using different sisters of kana, but the meaning is same. Zalla badwiyan fis sahrai, the Bedouins, they remained in the Sahara, in the desert. So this is another set of example. Now we're gonna find the ismu kana in these two sets of examples. Explanation. So from this set of examples, this is being explained here. Asbahu yamaluna fi tijara. Fi hazihil jumlati aina ismu asbaha. So in this sentence, where is the ismu asbaha? Ad-damiru waw. So this waw is in in jumla fe'liya, this waw is the pronoun, is the file. But here for kana and its sisters, this pronoun waw becomes ismu kana or ismu sisters of kana. So ad-damir waw is ismu asbaha. So in this examples, waw is the ismu asbaha. Lakinna na darasna anna zamira waw yakunu damiran file. But we have studied that the pronoun waw becomes the pronoun for file. It becomes a file. Nam, yes, we studied that. فَنَحْنُ نَسْتَخْدِمُ ضَمِيرَ الْفَاعِلِ الْإِسْمُ كَانَ وَإِخْوَاتُهَا. Yes, we have studied that, but now فَنَحْنُ now we use this dhamir file as ismu kana. So for kana and its sisters, whatever the sentence that come, we won't say the file, we will say ismu kana, but it's the same thing. The waw is the same. So for nahnu, so now nastakhdimu, we use dhamir al file, we use the pronoun, the file, the pronoun for file as a ismu kana or for its sisters. For ismu kana mislul file, so ismu kana is like a file. Lianna kana failun, because kana is a verb. So for fil jumla fi one ismu kana wa ikhwatiha damirul file. So in the sentences, in the group of sentences number 1, this all number 1, ismu kana wa ikhwatuha damirul file. So the ismu kana, so for example, this is asbahu, waw is the ismu asbaha. In this example, kanu, waw is the ism for kana, and well, in this examples is not wow, but this is noon here. Zalilna yazkurnal kamar. So this noon here is the ismu zalla, so which is a pronoun also. So in other words, in these sentences, group number 1, ismu kana wa khawatuha is the pronoun, wow and noon. Now the explanation about the group number 2, Sara Haddadan. So this one example is taken from here. Sara Haddadan, he became blacksmith. Fi hazihi jumlati aina ismu Sara. So in this example, in this sentence, where is ismu Sara? So we know is he became a carpenter. So Sara is the sister of Kana. Where is the ismu Sara? So in this example, the ismu Sara is mustatir, is hidden, which is the pronoun damirun mustatirun. So is the hidden pronoun takdiruhu, and estimation is that it is huwa. So because Sara is comes for huwa Sara. So and huwa is the damirun mustatirun is the hidden pronoun in it. So which becomes ismu Sara. So in this example, he became a carpenter. Sara is the sister of Kana, and then the damirun mustatirun huwa is ismu Sara and is mabniun marfoon fi mahalli rafin ismu Sara, and haddadan is khabru Sara mansubun alamatun nasbi al fatah. So fi jumalu fi number 2, ismu kana wa ikhwatiha damirun mustatirun. So in this group, the ismu asbaha is damirun mustatirun huwa. In this sentence, the ismu Sara is damirun mustatirun huwa, and similarly amsa khabbazan, he becomes a baker. So in this example also the ismu amsa is huwa. Zalla badwiyan fi sahrai, in this example the ismu Sara is also damirun mustatirun, and takdiruhu, estimation, this takdiruhu huwa. So huwa is the ism for all these 4 examples, which is the damirun mustatirun, hidden pronoun. One last thing. So this actually explains the difference between harufun nasikh wal fi'lun nasikh. So mal ikhtilafu baina harfil nasikh wal fi'l nasikh. What is the difference between the harf of nasikh and the fi'l of nasikh? Harf nasikh and fi'l nasikh. So let's take this examples. Muhammadun talibun. Muhammad is a student. So we know that this is jumla ismiya. Muhammad is mubtada. Mubtada marfoon walamatu rafi ad-damma, and talibun is khabrun marfoon walamatu rafi ad-damma. So in jumla ismiya, mubtada and khabar, they both are marfu. So this is mubtada and this is khabar. Now if we add inna to jumla ismiya, which is harfun nasikh, so then we know that mubtada changes to ismu inna and khabar changes to khabru inna. And what it does, inna does, this mubtada is marfu, with inna it becomes mansoob, and khabar stays as it is. So when we add inna, which is harfun nasikhun, Muhammadun changes to Muhammadan. So inna Muhammadan talibun. Indeed, certainly Muhammad is a student. So Muhammadan becomes ismu inna and is mansubun walamatun nasbi al fatah, and talibun is khabru inna marfoon walamatu rafi ad damma. So it stays, the khabar stays as in jumla ismiya, does not change. Only that un changes to an. And for kana, this is just is a reversal here. This becomes marfu and this becomes mansoob. So now with the same example, Jumla Ismiya, we add Kana. So then with Kana, it becomes Kana Muhammadun Taliban. You see, Muhammad stays the same. Muhammadun Marfoon, Ulamatu Rafiya Dhamma. And Talibun changes to Taliban. So it becomes from its Marfu form changes to Mansoob form. So now Kana is Failun Nasikhun. Kana is Failun Nasikh. And then Muhammadun is Ismu Kana Marfoon, is Ismu Kana Marfoon Walamatu Rafi Ad-Damma, and Taliban is Khabru Kana Mansubun Walamatun Nasbi Al Fatah. So this is the difference between Harufun Nasikha and the Afalun Nasikha. It's just that they both nasikh mean they just both cancel the action of Jumla Ismiya. That is why no more Mubtada Khabar, Ismu Inna or its sisters, and then Khabar here changes to Khabru Inna and its sisters. Similarly, Kana, Mubtada changes to Ismu Kana or its sisters, and Khabar changes to Khabru Kana or its sisters. And it also changes the I'rab. So Mubtada for Inna changes to from Marfu to Mansoob. Khabar remains Marfu, and for Kana Mubtada remains Marfu, but Khabar changes to Mansoob. So this is the summary of Inna and Kana. I'm gonna stop here because then there is a new topic, Ismul Mawsul, which we're gonna study in the next session, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.